Hey Explorers, and welcome back to Pip Explores. This week I'm explaining my car DIYs.
Well, you ain't got no money. You got
So if you haven't already, go watch these videos about my Kia Soul car mod that I did so that I could camp in my Kia Soul. And today I'm going to explain my main DIYs that I made under $100 so that I could convert my car to camping mode. So the first and main DIY that I did was my window inserts. Now this is not anything fancy. There are a lot of really fancy things I could have done. I didn't do them. So I bought a single sheet of Armax foam board insulation from Lowe's. It was $12.94. And you get this like big massive sheet for it. You don't need all that. I used one sheet to do all of my windows. So basically what I did was I took some like big paper, like freezer paper, pushed it up against my windows, traced the outline, cut that out, put it on my foam board, and then cut these out. It's really important if you're making these the way that I did that these fit in your windows really snugly, because the way that they stay in, it's not Velcro, it's nothing fancy. It's literally just the pressure of putting it in. It fits so tightly that it holds itself in there. And then once I had done that, so you want the reflective side to be facing in because it's going to reflect the heat. And then this side, which when you buy it, it's just like paper. So I covered it in black Gorilla Tape. You could do something fancier. I didn't do anything fancy. So I covered this side in black Gorilla Tape. I got one of the like big rolls for $8.98, also at Lowe's, and just covered it. You can see it right here. You can see all the different stripes. But when it's in my window at night, you can't tell. It just looks like black windows. So that is my window inserts. This probably took me the second longest out of all of the projects. The one that took the longest was my platform. But it's really, really easy. It just takes a lot of time because you have to trace all of your windows and then cut all this out and then cover them all in tape or paint or fabric or whatever you choose to do. So my second thing is my platform. Now I don't have it up here to hold, but here's some footage of it. Because it weighs a lot and I didn't want to pull it out of my car. So a Kia Soul actually comes with a built-in like foam insert and like foldy cover thing that sits where my platform now sits. But I didn't like that one because one, you can't sit on that because it's so flimsy. And two, the foam insert that helped the top part keep its shape wasn't very good for organizing stuff. I wanted to put big things under there. So I took all of that out and we used particle board and a 2x4 to make my platform. Now, if you are doing this, make sure you measure where each of your legs is gonna sit because the insert is not level. So I have 3 legs that are like kind of the same length and then a short leg because of where my tire well is. And that's over where my spare tire sits. So you also want to make sure that like if you need your spare tire, you can still access it. So the particle board was about $9, I think. And then the legs are just a 2x4 that we cut up. It was about $6 for a 2x4. Nothing fancy. We did stain it just because since the wood will be exposed to some elements, you know, muddy cave boots and stuff like that, I wanted it to have a little bit of protection over it, so we did use a stain. But you don't technically have to because it's going to be inside your car. It's not like it's sitting out in like the, you know, wild outdoors. And then the last main DIY that I did was my cushion. So this is my cushion. And you can kind of tell it's kind of made weirdly. So it has this like kind of L shape to it. So this is because I'm tall. So I said I have one platform, that's my main one, but I have 2. So there's another one that I put behind my passenger side door, and that's where my head goes. And then I have to lay at an angle because, again, I'm tall. To actually fit laying down horizontally like I want to sleep, I have to lay at an angle. But you can't really design something that you're going to stay on at that weird of an angle. So I made this cushion. Now, this cushion is nothing fancy. It just kind of looks it. So basically what this is a big homemade pillowcase. So I got this fabric at Joann's. It was a little pricey. It was like $16 for all of the fabric, and I have so much left over because it came in like a pack, so you couldn't like get a smaller amount. And then this is all one big channel. And then because I'm cheap and I needed something that was going to be like comfortable to lay on but wasn't going to break my bank, and I one day hope to like upgrade this to like actual sleeping foam, but for now it's full of pillows. So I got 2 body pillows from Target. They were $10 each. And then this is also just a regular size pillow. It was $4. So 2 pillows. They're this way in here. And then this one. And I literally just like laid it out, cut it up, and then like sewed it together. The construction is not fancy. I'm not like a sewing genius or anything. I did put a hem on this, and the side is like a little longer than the pillow so that I can, you know, tuck it in around my pillow. So those are my main 3 DIYs that I used to do my car mod. If you have any questions about these or any of the supplies I use, let me know in the comments below. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We are on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, all at Pip Explorers. Don't forget to check out the website, pipexplorers.com, and we will see you next week. Bye!